Hey, you. So I told you I'd see you again the next day. Now it's a little later in the day, but I'm still here. Look, my dumbbells are in. These are 20 pounds, and so I actually think I started a little high on these. I'm not quite that strong yet. I can lift them a little bit, but I'm gonna order some smaller ones too. I should have gone to a local gym and just tested some out, but it's okay. But anyway, as you can tell, slowly building up a better routine for exercise. As you know, I've lost all 83 pounds so far, just doing nutrition, focusing on my nutrition. But I wanted to talk to you today about, again, I talked to you yesterday about getting started and just stepping on that scale. Today I want to talk to you about making that choice and making that primary choice to do it. And really deciding to do it, because that is the hardest part. Making a real choice that I am not going to back up, I'm not going to start over. And because once you make a primary choice, all the other choices are already made. When you're passing by something and you know, because I get cravings all the time. I love some like curly fries from Jack in the Box. Those are so good. And you know, every now and then I'll get a craving because I pass by it on my walk. And so you know what? I've already made my primary choice that I'm going to lose weight. So that's no longer a choice that I have to make, or at least not a real one. You know, like for a few seconds, it'll be like, and it's gone. And sometimes you have to develop a primary choice. Like you've made that choice, but you have to build it up in your mind. That's why you write down your why. You write down what it means to you. You write down all the positive things for you. Sorry about that. I got an Amber Alert, unfortunately. But what I was saying was you start and then you build up that reason, and you build up that choice. And then you make all those secondary choices. What are you going to do for food? What are you going to do for sleep? And then you build those up over time, and then you keep adding micro habits and choices onto that. You probably heard about the professor that went in front of his class. He takes a glass and then he fills it up with 6 large rocks, and then he asks the people if it's full, and they're like, of course it's full. Yes, it's full. Absolutely full. And then he takes some gravel and he puts it in there, and he goes, well, is it full now? And then, yes, it's full. And then he adds sand to it. Is it full now? And then he adds water to it. Now it's completely full. And so those primary choices in this first second that you're making, that's those boulders that you're putting, and secondary choices are the boulders that you're putting in there, that to make that and build it up. And then under each one, you continue to find more micro habits and small things that you're going to do to really get healthy. But you've got to make that first strong decision that this is what I'm doing. I'm not turning back. There's no way, I'm not moving. If you remember, I started in August of last year. I made the decision to lose weight. And it took me about 3 to 4 months before I found the program that I'm on now. And I kept finding things and I kept failing, and it wasn't finding out it wasn't a fit. But then I kept coming back, and I said, because I'd made the choice that I'm going to do this. I'm not turning around this time. And so I kept doing over, and when you fail, it's okay, because you know that the choice has been made, that you're going to succeed. You just got to figure out how to. And so that's why that's so important, because because there are going to be those bad times, there's going to be those down times. But if that primary decision is made, none of the rest of that matters as much. So I'd really encourage you. I'm actually going to include a video link down below to a TED Talk called the 100% Rule or something like that. I don't know. It's down below. You can find it. It talks more about this, about making that final decision so that so you don't have to keep thinking about it over and over, because that is the part that's exhausting. That you have to, you get so tired, is like, am I going to eat this or am I going to eat that? I mean, and yeah, you've got to make some food choice, but you know you're going to eat healthy. You're not going to go to McDonald's. You're going to have good food here. The toughest choice is made because you know where you're going and you've made the decision. Thanks so much, guys. I will see you tomorrow.